Just eat this coin so I can beat Bruno so I can have free drinks. That's not asking too much, is it? Huh? Set you up? Nice lily pad? Now, I don't usually talk to inanimate objects, but right now, I'm under the influence of Lima, Peru. Learning drinking games. I get it in. I don't buy beers the rest of the day.
Deal, that's a deal.
Nice. Maybe it's the combination of humidity and cerveza. Or maybe this place has cast a spell on me. I don't know. The mystical mountains.
Okay, that's good.
The chaotic cities. Separated at birth. Peru is the place to get lost. Or found.
Did that go in? Oh, stop!
You are buying drinks.
See? Magic. Growing up working in the bars of South Boston, I learned one thing. Sit down with a stranger and a couple of cocktails, and the whole world opens up. I'm Jack Maxwell. I'm in search of the world's most interesting drinks and the people who drink them. That's why they call me the Booze Traveler. Peru really is magical. And by that, I mean maybe a little witchy. You can't throw a rock without hitting a shaman here. And the landscape is hypnotic and extreme. There's the towering Andes, longest mountain range in the world, the Atacama Desert, dry as the Sahara, and the Amazonian jungle, so dense and vast, it shelters 15 native tribes never contacted by the outside world. Oh yeah, and the booze. Who knows what I'm gonna find? Ever since Apocalypse Now, I've had a thing about the jungle. It freaks me out a little. But here I am, in the heart of the Peruvian Amazon. Well, okay, so it's a city, but not like any city I've ever been to.
Wow! No red lights, no nothing, man. You just go when you can go.
630 miles from Lima is Iquitos, the swampy capital of the Peruvian Amazon. It's not an island, but it may as well be. Only way to get there is by plane or boat. Back in the 19th century, it was a gold rush city, except the gold was rubber. And the rubber baron estates is still here, along with an odd mix of floating huts, restaurants, and of course bars to cool down the sticky Amazonian heat.
They tell me the average relative humidity here in Iquitos is 115%. How's that possible? I thought over 100% meant rain. Oh, one thing for sure, I'm gonna sweat a lot, so let's start drinking.
And the drink to drink here is cañazo, a home-style sugarcane liquor. The locals drink it so often, they sometimes call Monday Holy Monday, because it's a day to nurse your Sunday hangover.
Hey!
My drinking buddy is Bruno Canali, a Peruvian who's explored microcultures all over the country and tossed a few back along the way.
Let's see Iquitos.
Yeah,
Lead the
man.
way, my
Let's go.
friend. So this cañazo.
Yes.
Is that just a local drink?
It is like a national cheap drink, but it's produced mostly in tropical areas because that's where the sugarcane grows. They make it in the jungle and they bring it into town and people drink it.
Marino and Jenny, my buddy's taking me for some pure cañazo. What do you say? Iquitos has its fair share of upscale tourist digs. This isn't one of them. But if you want to drink cañazo like a local, the Monte Carlos bar outside the town's main marketplace is the spot. It's been serving pure cañazo for 50 years and 3 generations. And happy hour starts on the early side here.
When is your busy time?
6 de la mañana.
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
6 de la mañana.
This is
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Who drinks before they go to work?
They attend a lot to fishermen, people who work in the river, so they come here early before leaving.
Because that's a good idea. Get faced and then go to the Amazon, because that's not like it's dangerous or anything.
Shots cost about 15 cents a piece. Hey, not bad. Until you realize the average fisherman here earns about 20 bucks a month.
Out in the jungle, in the rivers, the small villages, they have like small crops. And they all have their own like very simple ways to do the cañazo. That's why one day they might have a 17%, the next day it's a 19, up to 25. So
Really?
it's not really regulated.
Not regulated and certainly not fancy. Just sugarcane, fermented.
That doesn't taste like it smells at all. It smells sweet, honey, sugar,
Yeah.
syrupy. but it tastes like a slightly watered-down version of a vodka.
Yeah.
Very neutral spirit.
Neutral means you can add just about anything to it. And I mean anything. This is the Mercado in Berlin. A poor but vibrant neighborhood, sometimes called the Venice of Peru. It's the biggest market in the Peruvian Amazon. For the price of a North End cannoli, you can stock up on anaconda and grilled worms. Oh, and of course, jungle juice.
There's got to be 100 different cañazos here.
Yeah, this part is more medicinal, and the top part is all the cañazo.
Aren't all drinks medicinal, though, really? Doesn't it do something for you that feels like a medicine?
Often called aguardiente or firewater, these cañazos might be tough on your liver, but they're good for other things. Infused with Amazonian herbs and fruits, it's said to cure anything that ails you, from arthritis to bad sex. For just half a solo bottle, or less than 20 cents.
Como la pitri mitri, it means so you can be like kick-ass. It's
Gives you strength.
Yeah, kick-ass potion. That's what it means.
Can I be sure? Who doesn't want kick-ass potion? That's a great name.
And the taste is an ass kicker, like pure alcohol, with a nutty aftertaste.
Wow, is that...
The special ingredient in this cañazo is maca, sometimes called Peruvian ginseng, a legendary aphrodisiac and strength enhancer. Incan warriors used to take it before heading into battle.
Every place, here's like a tradition, so the cañazo is very cheap to get, and then they go out and they buy these roots, and each one does their own blend.
Liquid ATM.
A toda máquina.
A toda máquina,
It's
like
full
a machine.
Yeah. Natural.
Natural Viagra.
Como Tarzán. La jungla.
This is a penis of a monkey.
The penis of a monkey. Is this for good luck? Not for the monkey. Okay.
Yeah.
Monkey penis in here to strengthen it up a little bit, right? All right. I'd hate to do it the wrong way. Wow.
Now, just stirring the drink with the monkey part won't give you the full effect.
No puede ni caminar.
Lucky me.
O lo puedes comer también.
You can eat it too.
No,
it's
no
good.
comer, no comer.
Yeah, that's to make it foolproof.
Is this a joke? Is this serious,
Oh,
people?
serious. Extremely
People.
serious.
All right.
You have to munch it and drink. Drink.
Es un almuerzo, un almuerzo.
It's like
Punch
lunch.
the monkey. It's a little too chewy for me.
It's good for impotence. You just like grind it and put in your drink.
Between the kick-ass and the natural Viagra, I'm good. It's gonna go bite an anaconda in the head.
Gracias.
Gracias, amigo. That's a lot of different kinds of cañazo, man. I didn't realize there were that many.
But if you want the best cañazo, you gotta go to the source. And that means heading deeper into the jungle.
I'm gonna drop you off on your way to the jungle.
100 ways to die on this river. And now you're abandoning me as well. All right, my friend.
Okay, take care.
Next stop, El Dorado. We're headed more than an hour downstream to a sugarcane farm, and the open-air ride is a window onto this incredible waterway. The Amazon River holds 1/5 of the Earth's total fresh water, enough to sink the continental U.S. under 9 feet of it, or 6 quadrillion gallons, plus or minus whatever's filling the boat.
Is this normal? Regular? Yeah, sure. This might be a short trip down the Amazon.
For a guy named Cheetah, well, he doesn't move very fast.
Cheetah, give me a sec, all right? Just let me find this guy. Julio! Julio! Are you Julio?
Yes.
Oh, hey, I'm
Hey.
Jack.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank
How are
you.
Okay.
I hope these drinks are easier to find than you were, man.
Yeah.
Here we go, down the river. Full speed ahead, Cheetah. We got some cañazo to make. If you want to bounce around in Boston, you got to take the T or the subway. Here on the Amazon, it's a boat, or as they call it, a peke-peke.
The Amazon is full of strong and fearsome things. Anacondas, jaguars, and a sugarcane moonshine called cañazo.
Cheetah, we'll be back for you.
Cañazo is cheap, strong, and unregulated. made in jerry-rigged backyard stills like your Kentucky Uncle Joe did.
Welcome.
Wow, this is a hike, man.
Yes.
And it's getting hot. Oh, wow, what do we got here? This is where they make cañazo, huh?
Yeah. Don Victor.
Nice to meet you. Victor, you said?
Victor owns a sugarcane farm and has been making cañazo for more than a quarter century. This tropical climate is ideal for growing sugar, which made it a hit with sugar and slave traders back in the day. But cañazo wasn't imported. It's as homegrown as it gets.
How old is this thing?
¿Cuántos años tiene esta máquina?
20 años.
20 years.
20 years?
20 years.
You almost got old Betty up and
Yeah.
running. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Looking at this contraption, you'd never guess it produces more than 500 gallons of cañazo a year.
Here it comes. Look at it.
He affectionately calls it mata suegras, which means mother-in-law killer. No, I'm not asking.
Oh, that's good. And that's a bucket of liquid sugar.
The sweet sugar cane juice doesn't stay sweet for long. For 5 days it ferments, then gets boiled and bottled, making ready-to-drink cañazo in less than a week.
Okay.
This is your cañazo, huh, Victor? Cheers.
Cheers.
We got it. Cheers. This is...
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud, Victor.
Salud.
Tastes like gasoline. That's moonshine.
No sugarcoating it. This cane liquor is harsh. But if your goal is to get loaded for pennies, it'll do the job.
Salud. Salud.
200 soles, about 70 American dollars, get you a giant jug. For $1, I get a bottle to go.
Hola. Hey, Cheetah. Got a surprise for you. Cañazo para Cheetah.
Cañazo para Chita.
Oh, we're not headed back yet. 10 miles farther into the jungle, the locals insist I try something that's even more homegrown than the cañazo. It's called masato, or spit beer, because it's made with spit.
All right.
These are the members of the Alamas tribe, sometimes called the Canelos, after the cinnamon trees where they come from in Ecuador. Narco-terrorism and political conflict made them seek refuge here in Peru.
You want me to sit?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm getting paint.
This paint is I mean, welcome.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Spit beer goes back at least 1,000 years, all over South America. In other places, it's made with things like maize and quinoa, or even fruit. But Peru is all about the potato. 3,000 varieties grow here. Who knew that many even existed? They got this saying, soy más peruano que la papa. I'm more Peruvian than the potato. This is camote, a sweet potato. It's boiled with yucca to soften it, so the real work can begin.
Smashing it here? She's stealing some.
I was holding out hope that actual spitting was just a bad rumor.
If you want to chew.
Can I try that?
Yes. And keep for a minute, or together with the potatoes, too.
Oh, mixed potatoes.
Yeah.
Meat
But
potatoes,
don't
masala
swallow.
potatoes.
Don't swallow, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, after also you can do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is a joke they play on every gringo. Except they're actually good at it.
Yeah, well,
There's a real technique here.
Is it my turn?
yeah, okay.
How's that? Oh,
She has to do like the spray, no?
spray it.
The spray.
Ah. Why do we do it like this? Why do we chew it and spit it out? What does that do?
Para poder chapear, poner, chapear, fermente, para tomar.
It helps ferment it? How does it do that?
Con la saliva queda espumoso.
The saliva? Enzymes and microbes in the saliva spur the fermentation process and break down the naturally occurring cyanide in the tubers. The end product has about 2 to 5% alcohol. The kids get the young stuff and adults get the old. It's like blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. It's actually nutritious and always around. In fact, the men are known to drink up to 4 gallons a day. If it sounds unappetizing, consider this. Other pre-modern cultures around the world made booze the same way, including Japanese sake.
Oh, this is the good stuff.
It looks like a bucket of backwash. Let's hope it doesn't taste like it.
Oh, this is the good stuff.
Okay, moment of truth. I'm about to try spit beer, which unfortunately is literal. Potatoes fermented by human saliva. But in the Peruvian Amazon, it's the microbrew and the quickest way to get a party started.
Thank you.
Upi.
Upi.
Cheers. Salud.
Upi.
I'm gonna sit next to you. I know I'm safe. I'm sitting next to the chief. Oh, that's good. Now that tastes like a drink to me. It's a heady mix of earth and jungle. Warm, tangy, and oddly comforting.
Oh, yeah. See, that has some bite to it.
They use spit beer for nutrition, but also to welcome guests. It's true. The more I drink, the more at home I feel.
Upi, upi, upi. Oh, right in the neck.
After a day of spit beers, I'm leaving this jungle for a concrete one
Bueno.
that has just as much spirit. Just another day at the office. In Lima, anyway. With almost 9 million people, Peru's capital has the kind of bounce-off-the-wall energy you find in a melting pot. A modern mash of indigenous, European, and Asian influences. And when the sun goes down, things get going.
Hey.
Hey, Jack.
What's shaking,
How you
brother?
doing,
How
man?
you doing? Lima.
Are you ready for tonight?
I'm getting there.
Lima's a late town. Bars don't open until 8 o'clock at night, and many don't get going until 10 or later. With a few hours to kill, we could do with a little pick-me-up. My guy Bruno wants me to try an energy drink, but not like anything you're thinking of. Not even close.
This is a special place with a lady that is a friend of mine. She has a protein shake that has a special ingredient.
Is this the special ingredient? The quail egg?
No, that's the secret ingredient right there.
What's that?
In the pond, in the little tank.
Frogs? No, you're bull.
No.
She's gonna put a frog in a blender.
Of course.
You first. All right, go ahead. Let me see that.
vamos a
I still
hacerlo.
think this is a joke. You don't think? Ah, you got what's up. What do you do? What?
There's the skin.
Let me see that.
Skinless frog.
How do you do that?
It looks like she has a technique.
If you only knew what just happened to your brother.
They tell me Kermit here is good for the lungs and sex drive. But my money's on the honey and herb concoction she just added. Or at least I hope it masks the flavor.
1 minute the frog was swimming. The next, she's a milkshake.
A frog milkshake. Oh.
There you go.
Did you
Jack.
have to? I ordered the small. I don't. You know, I'm kind of full.
Todo. All of it.
Get the.
Te vas a poner potente.
Okay.
Muy bueno. Very good for you.
How come you didn't make wise guy one over here? Here we go. Ready?
Frog cannot die in vain. You have to drink it all.
What did you put in there that's warm?
El agua, la hierba.
Water. It's
Oh, hot water.
It's like a tea.
It tastes thick, like there's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of sediment. Put it this way, you can really taste the hops. Finito.
It's gonna take something strong to get rid of the taste in my mouth. So I'm looking for ayahuasca. Not the hallucinogenic brew that tourists like for its curative powers. The place. Ayahuasca's the name of the hottest bar in Lima's Barranco district, a beachfront surf mecca and stomping ground for the bohemian set. I'm told it's got the best pisco sour in town.
Pisco sour, huh?
Yes, it's the national drink of
The
here.
national drink.
Yes.
Well, then that's a good one to start with,
Cheers.
right? Cheers.
The flavor is very delicious.
Oh. Got that right.
Pisco sours are so popular, the first Saturday of every February is government-sponsored National Pisco Sour Day. The standard recipe is lemons, sugar, bitters, and the Peruvian touch that makes it a specialty, egg whites. It goes down like a tart lemon drop with a creamy finish.
Like it or not?
I do like it. I love it.
Thank you so much.
It's really refreshing. It's like a nice hard lemonade. Like it's lemonade with alcohol. Not too sweet though. I like sour. It's a nice intro to Lima, I gotta tell you.
But these things should come with a warning. You can't have just one.
The next cocktail is ayahuasca sour.
Ayahuasca sour. All right, bring it on. Cheers.
Cheers.
It tastes like a creamsicle, like an orange whip, an orange Julius.
I've sampled the tropical cornucopia of pisco sours. Strawberry, mango, passion fruit. Oh, it's a hangover waiting to happen.
Pisco!
But the night is young, and they taste better than anything I've had in days.
You're gonna have a pisco sour? Bartender, 2 pisco sours, put on my tab.
Legend says the pisco sour was invented by an American expat, Victor Von Morris, when he was working and living in Lima in the 1920s. Now, it's as Peruvian as Machu Picchu.
And then he gave me the red one, the Como Como.
Okay.
And then I had the purple one.
Passion fruit's the best one.
¿Qué pasa? So this pisco has its own holiday? What's that about?
It's amazing and everybody likes it. Even Chileans from Chile wants to say they own it. And it's
not-
not. It's Peruvian.
But not Chileans, Peruvian.
It's Peruvian.
Neighboring Chileans try to lay claim to the pisco sour. Oh, but those are fighting words to a Peruvian, and I'm not about to mess with a culture that serves cow heart for a late-night snack.
This is the heart of a cow.
Yes, and it's amazing.
Jack. I feel better about that.
Jack.
Oh! That's good. You did it nice. Tastes like barbecue ribs.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Peru.
It's morning in Lima. It might be known as the City of Kings, but right now, I don't feel like one. After a long night of pisco sours in Lima, Peru, I could use a little revive muertos, as they say in Spanish, bringing back from the dead. My friend Bruno claims he's got just the right thing.
The specialty for us for a hangover is called leche de tigre, which is like translate to tiger's milk.
Leche
It's
de
kind of
tigre.
like the leftover of a ceviche, because when you do ceviche, you put a lot of lime juice, and then they grab all the lime juice that is left, and they put it in a glass. So you drink that, and it's like pumps you up.
So you're drinking ceviche leftovers?
I mean, some people call it fish scrape because you get all the bits left of the ceviche.
Fish scrape?
Scrape,
That
yeah.
doesn't sound
I think
good.
it's a nicer
Who's
name.
gonna buy it if you call it fish scrape?
Yeah.
Tiger's milk. Oh, that's exotic. 2 leche de tigres, por
Puede ser
favor.
dos con todo. She's gonna make a special one with everything. You want it
Fantastic.
spicy?
Sure,
Sí,
spicy.
picantito, por favor.
Ceviche is Peru's go-to, like the hamburger in the U.S. a staple that goes all the way back to the Incas, or maybe the Polynesians, or 16th century Spanish cooks. No one knows for sure. But Peru gets the kudos for introducing it to the rest of us. It's basically raw fish, onions, and chilies cured in lime juice. And Rosa at the Mercado de Sequillo makes the best fish grape around.
Might not look amazing, but it's great for you, man.
I don't care what it looks like, as long as it works. My head's pounding.
Ooh,
Oh, what a
looks
creation,
wonderful.
and it comes with a smile. All right, forget the spoon. I'm going in.
Try it.
Oh, wow, that's hot. Woo!
Are you feeling it already?
That pepper goes right to the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Wakes
all
you
right.
up, man.
Sure it does. It's like a next-level shrimp cocktail with bite. Ah, I got something bit my tongue. Not even halfway gone? Hangover gone. What are you doing Thursday night?
No ha terminado ni la mitad y ya se le fue la...
Imagínense yo.
He said you need
Yo tomo 2, 3.
You need 2 or 3 for her. You need to
2 of these.
Yeah.
Oh. Va a quedar así chiquito.
Wink, wink. What? What did
want
you
me
do
to-
this for?
With
What
one-
is that? That's not nice.
You know, you wanna get it?
Para que vea que
What is that?
It's an urchin. So inside,
es.
when you open it, you find that little, they say super good for sex. You know, it will definitely give you all the energy you need.
An urchin.
Yeah.
Feeling better. And ready to hit the road. Whoa! All right. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while. Hope the air conditioning holds out. We're crossing the Atacama, the driest desert on Earth, and heading into the heart of Pisco country, where you'll find Peru's oldest distillery. The dry climate is perfect for growing the 8 grape varieties explicitly approved by the government, which tightly regulates the quality of Peruvian Pisco. Aha! The promised land. Wow, look at this place. Holy moly. The nearly 500-year-old Hacienda La Caravedo is like stepping into a time machine. Even the horse's bloodline goes back to the conquistador era, when the Marquis de Carabantes imported grapes from the Canary Islands. And the farming here goes back to the Incas, who piped in water from the mountains. Johnny!
Hey, buddy, welcome. Hey, it's been a long ride, huh? Welcome to La Caravedo, my dear Jack. Now we can say welcome.
My friend Johnny Schuler has devoted his life to distilling Pisco, the traditional way. Oh, is that good?
It is.
It's almost like a nectar.
hurt, it doesn't
Like nothing
at
at
all.
all.
18 pounds of grapes to make a bottle porton.
To make one bottle.
Making here, right? But in turn, what I get is that complexity,
Yeah.
that crystal cleanliness, like liquid diamonds.
And smooth as silk. In 2007, Johnny got a Medal of Honor from the Peruvian government for his work on Pisco. Old school perfection in every glass. And I mean old school. What the hell is that?
This is a press. This is an old, it's called a lagar in Spanish.
Lagar?
Lagar. Some of the historians claim that this tree is over 1,000 years old. It weighs a couple of tons.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, this is easy. You just walk it around. How is that done?
Isn't it amazing?
How is that so easy to
It's
move?
crazy.
And that
It just-
squashes all the...
That squeezes all the grape juice and takes it down to the fermenters. The beauty of the whole thing, because everything worked by gravity. There's no pumps here. There are no pumps.
Well, 300 years ago, they didn't
No
have electricity.
electricity.
Right. By Peruvian law, Pisco is distilled to exactly 86 proof. Nothing can be added to get it there.
That wine comes by gravity through here. It flows naturally all the way down.
Into the cellar
Adventure. Then in the older times, there, the pisco was then put into the pisquera, into the pisco.
The booze gets its name from the piscos, those big antique pots. Purity is the essence of Pisco. The pots, unlike wooden barrels, don't leave a taste in the alcohol.
So this is it, the end of the product. We finished here, and then we're ready to open a bottle.
Johnny invites me to try pisco with a traditional Peruvian meal. After a quick dance, of course. Now, how do we decide who gets what flavor?
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's it. One or a two. We call that bucking up. In Salty, 1, 2, 3, go. Hey! All through deuces. I say we drink it all then.
right, let's
Cheers. I gotta say something.
Good stuff.
I noticed earlier on the inside of your wrist something that matches this.
Yeah, you really want to see it?
Yeah, what is that? When did you get that?
A couple of weeks ago in New York City.
Only 2 weeks ago. Only 2 weeks ago, fresh.
Yeah. Pisco in the veins.
Pisco in the, it's in your blood.
Pisco in my blood.
Wow, this looks good. It
Qué
smells good.
rico.
What's it called?
This is called lomito saltado, sautéed beef bits, and French fries on the side. This dish is possibly Peru's most traditional.
The most traditional meal with the national drink. Oh my God, that's tender.
Good now.
Melts in your mouth.
Peruvians, we love our music, we love our heritage, we love our food. Everything goes together.
Perfecto.
Perfect. Salud. Huh?
Salud! Can I eat the French fries with my hands, or is that considered gauche? It's okay?
It's okay.
This is fantastic.
No, it's
Cheers
very
to
good.
that.
Salud.
Salud to Peru. Pisco may be the national drink, but it's far from the oldest one here. 5,000 years before the Spanish set foot in Peru, the Incas had a brew all their own. Chicha, and their descendants are still making it today. If there's one place to try it, it's the ancient capital of the Incan Empire. Cusco, gateway to Machu Picchu, and dramatic destination in its own right. The mountains are high, the valleys are steep, and at 11,000 feet, well, the view isn't the only thing that takes your breath away. You know, I gotta say, I'm surprised. They warned me.
Yeah.
But I'm really out of breath just walking. How does the elevation here affect the drinking?
If you just arrive and you're not that used to altitude, it's better the first couple of days just to keep it low.
I don't know. I think that's nice to think about starting slow, but I'm not a starting slow kind of guy, Bruno.
Okay.
Chicha is to the Peruvian highlands what Guinness is to Ireland, just 3,000 years older. The Incas used to say, it gives you the strength of the puma, right before they gave it to their human sacrifices. So what does it mean, the red flag?
The red one means they have chicha.
This is the best one, huh?
This is the best one.
Well, what are we doing waiting outside? Let's go have some chicha.
Let's go.
Hola.
Buenos días.
Hi, thank you for
Buenos
having us. We're in Cusco, at the top of the Andes, in search of the best chicha, centuries-old corn beer, with a family of women that have been making it since the time of the Incas.
She has the two kinds, the straight white chicha and the frutillada, which has a little berry.
Well, I say we try them both.
Las dos.
Las dos.
Sí.
Listo.
Por favor.
Ahí tiene la chichita.
¿Esta cuál es?
La chicha María.
This is the yellow chicha.
The yellow chicha.
So before you drink it, you have to throw a little bit to the ground because you're paying a little tribute. Oh, gracias.
Frutilla.
This is the other one, the berry one. So I'm gonna do a little and you do a little. Yeah? Oh, that's a lot. This means you're paying a little respect to Mother Earth.
They call it pouring out some for Pachamama, the Andean earth goddess, sometimes thought of as nature itself. It tastes like melted corn chips with a slight fermentation.
Yeah. You wanna try this one?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, switch.
That's the one with a little berry. That one's better.
It is better. It doesn't leave any aftertaste whatsoever.
Yeah.
At around 5% alcohol, it's a bit like a sweetened, sour, creamy polenta. As soon as you drink it, you get a mouthful of flavor, some berries, some corn, some alcohol.
Yeah.
Filomena and her mother squeezed this unique flavor out of corn using an old-school process. Pretty close to how the Incas did it, and full of recipe secrets. So it's no small thing when she agrees to let me watch her in action and lend a hand.
Vamos a hacer, ve.
Let's make it. She said, let's do it.
Let's make it. You're gonna... Wow.
Hay que moler también, pues, ahora.
She
Ahora.
said, yeah, you look good for the grinding part.
Batamos
Oh,
a
yeah?
moler, sí.
If the potato is king in Peru, well, corn is queen. Peru has 55 varieties. It's been a staple of the native diet for thousands of years, and chicha's been around for almost as long.
Oh, we got this one? Sure, okay.
They always have a big chicha pot on hand, about 4 gallons worth, made with a couple of armfuls of corn.
And just pour it in, huh?
The corn kernels are soaked in water and covered with banana leaves until they sprout, a process that helps break down the starches into fermentable sugars.
This has been sitting here for 8 days.
Oh, look, it's sprouting
Yeah.
already. Look at that, yeah. Okay, and this is what we grind.
This is what we grind.
Okay, Mama, let's see how it's done.
Filomena learned how to make chicha from her mother, who learned it from hers, who, learned it from hers. The tradition goes all the way back to Incan women's schools, or aclawasi, where women became brewmasters.
Wow, working up a sweat. I must be doing it wrong. She's laughing. And what do we do now, Mama? We cook it? Mm-hmm. All right, all of it?
Todo, todo.
Todo. Oh,
I just spilled a little.
Remueve.
No major surprises here. Boil it, strain it, let it ferment for about a week, and there you go, corn beer.
It looks like a smoothie, like a protein shake. Salud.
Salud, papacito. Salud.
There we go.
Sírvete.
vamos a ponernos
Oh, it tastes so much better because we made it, Mama.
Ya no le duele la espalda, dice.
De tu trabajo voy a regalar un conejito. Lo que has trabajado.
For your work.
Oh, thank
Su
you.
pago.
I don't know what to do with this. Mama, they miss you already. What do I do with these things?
Oh, I think you're stuck with it.
I'm already overweight with my luggage, and this would just add to it.
I don't know what this means, but it feels like an omen.
Other than India, there are more shaman in Peru than anywhere in the entire world. And they use liquor in their offerings. So, of course, I gotta go meet one.
Despite hundreds of years of Catholic influence, ancient healing traditions are alive and well in Peru.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Bruno and I are 15 miles southeast of Cusco in Tepone, a tiny village dotted with Incan ruins.
Jack, my name is Adriel.
Adriel, yes, he told
welcome
me.
to-
And this is for you. This is our offering to you.
Oh, thank you very much, Mike. Oh, my God.
Bruno wants me to get the full chicha experience, so a shaman he knows agreed to perform a ceremony for us,
Colombia, chicha.
using the brew as an offering.
We want to share this drink with you, my apples.
The chicha isn't for him, it's for the Apu, the mountain spirits protecting this area, according to ancient Incan religious tradition.
Gracias. Thank you very much, my brother. Welcome to this little house. Okay, come here.
This is already cool.
But before the ceremony, dinner.
I've told you, okay, we are going to eat a roasted guinea pig. Cuy. Oh, my brother. It's delicious, huh? You may taste it, my brother.
Oh, it smells familiar.
Oh, yes, the family is big.
Peruvians eat 65 million cuy, guinea pig, every year. It's so popular, Peruvian depictions of the Last Supper put it on Jesus' plate. It's been an abundant source of protein since, the Incas.
But before going to eat,
Yeah.
we have to share this food with our angels, with our apus.
Okay.
Like this. Gracias. Thank you very much, my Godfather, for this blessing. I am present with my brother Jack that came to visit my house. Do it. Okay. Okay, we may begin to eat.
Guinea pigs inhabit just about every aspect of Peruvian life. Food, religion, some even claim they can divine illness.
You may taste. What do you think? Delicious.
That's a sweet meat. That tastes pretty good.
Well, see, the joke is, in America, everything tastes like chicken. It's more like, it's a little fattier, like duck. It's very tasty. And of course, the chicha goes with the meal as well, right? Salud. Here's to Lucy. A wonderful meal, thank you. This was very surprising. So I can only imagine what the ceremony is going to be like. I'm really looking forward to that. You know, back when I was shining shoes in Southie, if you would have told me I'd be hanging out with a shaman in the Peruvian Andes, I would have shined your shoes, but I would have thought you were a little nuts. Wow, what a view. But here I am, 15 miles outside of Cusco with a curandero named Adriel, about to participate in a ceremony with a booze offering to Mother Nature. Adriel, you picked a great spot for a ceremony.
How are you feeling? You're tired.
I feel great. Other than I can't breathe, I feel fantastic. As long as this Pachamama involves a drink. Shaman, or curandero, each have their own specialty. Adriel's is making offerings to Pachamama, the earth goddess. The ritual is called corpachada, or earth-feeding ceremony, and it involves coca leaves, symbolizing nature, corn, money, and chicha, which represents generosity.
Leave this moment, my brother. I am going to give you. You have to pray for the good work, for the good journey. Be relaxed, clear your mind, forget about your problems, forget about the time.
The Pachamama ceremony is a way of creating balance between us and nature. The offering is an act of cosmic justice, a Peruvian kind of thanksgiving, and a way of saying, thanks, Earth, for all that you've given us.
Salud, my brother. Salud. You know?
A ritual that begins and ends with a toast? Well, now that's something I can put my faith in.